The 1500 Blitz Arena, 5-0. Last time we went for a top 30. And we're going to push the ball out and maybe go for top 25. Is that being a bit tight? Try and see if we can get top 25. With the knights. A little bit jammed in here. If I'm castling kingside or not. Let's bring knight back. Looks like there's good pressure on that pawn. I'm not sure. Let's. Also looks like we're castled into the trouble, but oh, they've given us it. I think they're looking to try and squish us, but I think the tempo's wrong. We can take it. They're gonna lose a pawn. A knight and a bishop look like they're not doing anything. Let's trade this queen off. They look a bit jammed in. But them rushing to get the rooks onto our H file. Let's take this. Gotta get these knights and look at them targeting our king, Gary. Get the knight and bishop moved. So we're +2, but that story that I keep saying where you can be plus more material on the board, but if your pieces aren't in good positions, then they're really tantamount to being useless. Sticky wicket. If we can get this rook doubled, then we should be okay. Still +1. Bishop in it though. The bishop's blocking everything up. Move the rooks onto the back. See if we can attack the knight. And to compound some pressure towards the weak area, which is the area around the king, but still feel jammed in with the rest of my pieces. The bishop's not really in the game, knight's not really in the game. We can trade down if we can and make some space for them. Nothing. Weird. Oh, you could have dropped down and attacked the bishop. Imagine the king can just defend it. And it can move. Put some life and attack this pawn up here. Got two pieces attacking. Rook and the knight. Attacking our pawn. Attack the bishop. It takes, we get the bishop for free. No. Blocked the passageway for the rook defending the knight, so I'm going to have to move the knight. Bishop doing. I believe it's not in, and his knight's hitting 2 pawns. We are up plus 2 pawns, so we shouldn't be too greedy. But yeah, they're grabbing pawns. Does this give us space to attack their bishop? Got 2 pieces attacking the bishop. Doesn't want to lose that bishop. Attack this knight. See if we can get some breathing space for our bishop. Can't go for an exchange, but we can take a pawn and see if we can get his rook off the board. If we get an X-ray through with his king. Let's move. Check on. Move the knight. Maybe not. No, knight doesn't happen out, does it? We'll do an exchange. Bishop takes his knight with our bishop. Get this bishop in the game. He took our knight, we take his knight. I think we could just exchange this off. A bit hectic now time wise. We'll get this pawn promoted. Doesn't look like it. And now we're basically down a minor piece. It's all gone a bit crazy. Something went wrong in those exchanges. First game, warm-up game in a sense. Got 48 minutes left. It's going to be a long arena. We are going towards the end. We want to try and get to in the top 25. Our times are running down, so I don't think they're going to get a checkmate on us. I think it's going to be a draw. I'll just keep moving. I can't get a check on him. I'm not going to get them pawns up fast enough. Oh, take a loss. We're taking a loss. Okay, that's no problem. Takes about 3 warm-up matches, as we know. Don't get too bent out of shape over the warm-up matches. Gives us a flavour for what we need to work on for the next games. Speed up. Okay. This one looks a bit simplified. Let's say we're getting a higher piece off the board early on. Let's defend the pawn. Not going to narrate through all of them. I'm just going to chill, see if we can get to top 25. Let's take this high piece off the board. This one feels a bit smooth. Not really having to put too much thinking into this. It's just a matter of take, it looks like. And there's a free knight here, so that's pretty simple, straightforward. The player's still playing on. Yeah, let's keep it simple, just don't need to do anything fancy. A shame that knight's blocking the way. We've got a nice checkmate. Bishop's going to be looking at our pawn, I think. Okay. We don't need to do anything extravagant here. Just look at improving the position. Oh, and they've preempted and it's all gone pear-shaped. Going to reduce down. Still playing. Nope, nope, no, no. Ooh. Okay, there's nothing I can attack at this pawn, yeah. I think it's trapped. Do something. If we come down, put a check on the bishops, then I'm going to protect the rook when the king attacks it, yep. And they're still playing on. Oh, and they've resigned. Pawn, let's attack the pawn in the center. Let's grab, see if there's an exchange. They're exchanging, excellent, let's take. They're playing it like it's a bit bullety. Let's just bring the bishop here. Port the pawn. We queenside castling. I don't think we need to do any urgent moves. Let's just bring the knight up, attack their bishop. Take back with the knight. Rook's going to be attacking the pawn, so let's just elevate this and queenside castle. Oh, it's not giving us time, so let's capture. It's giving us things to think about. Look at that lovely fork we've got there on that pawn on the sea. If we get the knight there, get one of the rooks off if they allow us. Longest pause, yep. Ooh, no. Oh! Any improvements of position. Don't really like blocking my rooks on the open files type thing, but I want to get the bishop active. Like we can take, we've got a free pawn really. See if we can harass their rook. the rook off the board, or if there's a trade of some sort. They might not trade because they're +2 at the moment. As I said, don't mean that you've won the game because you're +2. It's looking to trade, just taking pieces off the board now. Doubling the pawns as well, causing a few more weaknesses. Again, doesn't mean you've won the game, but we've got a fork now on the rook and the bishop. Can take... Doesn't mean this is won. We're +4, +1, so it's not much, it's just +1. Time wise, 3 minutes there on 2. It's convertible, all depends if I make a blob. The king, oh, his king's fast enough to defend. But we have pawn majority on this side, the B side, so we should be able to get a Zugzwang type position. Should we not? Give them things to think about on the other file, the GHF. It's going to be bouncing side to side, fingers crossed. It looks like they're still playing on, believing there's hope somewhere. I think we're good enough to take this pawn and mobilise the king up if we can, or start attacking their pawns on the AB. Did he push here? King's all the way on the other side of the board, so now in essence we can look to start mobilising on the other side of the board. Can be still a bit tricky, but I'm thinking should be able to weather back. Because we're going to have 2 pawns against 1 pawn here. Don't think the king can defend on both sides. We can start hitting this side. See a record's resignation really now. Yep. Back on track, trying to get to the top 25. Got 37 minutes left, so that's ages to go. Yep. Let's just develop the knight. could keep the x-ray through to the queen, but I think just bringing it back and get pieces off the board. All intents and purposes, it's the bad bishop because it's blocked in by its own pawns, the white ones. Keep capturing. The opponent's not got space to castle, so I'm not going to lose too much sleep over our position at the minute. Attack the knight, since it's not taking the bishop. I'm in the mode of just trying to get pieces off the board so they can't do as much stuff to us. These players are strong. They're under 1500 Blitz arena, so not Grandmaster level or anything. Simple capture. Got options of castling on the queen side, but maybe just make some space to get kingside castle. So they're making space with their bishop. Open up and maybe attack rather than defend, you know, loosely. Let's hit this pawn, give them something to think about for the run and castle. Also, we're looking to hit the bishop if they don't take, or maybe we'll just capture anyway. Options and choices. Played a few games now, so I think I'm going to be up for a break at some point. Let's just simply capture. Simple chess. A concentration voice. Doesn't mean I get advantages all the time, but trying to put a bit of concentration in if we're trying to get to the top 25. Attack the bishop. Smaller piece attacking a high piece, giving them things to think about. We need to make some space for our king, so let's put a check on the king. Whip stuff off the board, giving them things to think about, but we haven't got castled yet, so our king isn't really safe. I don't think we've got the time because this pawn is going to get hit. We may as well hit their knight. The smaller piece gives us time to maneuver the king for castling, I think. Yeah. It's got the annoying pin through on the bishop. Let's get rid of this bishop. Oh, didn't expect them to capture. I think taking with the queen because I don't really want to disjoint my pawns. I've got two pawns facing their pawns. That's my logic, I'm sticking to it. X-raying through to our queen, but I think we can manage just supporting. The knight's going to quickly move somewhere. If it does take the pawn, we can take it. Our rook supporting the rook. You have to be very careful when they've got X-rays with the rooks though. Queen's moved. Attack the queen. Got a 2-on-1 on the pawn, but the queen's not going to be taking the pawn. Surely. The knight takes, we can take the Queen, is it a move order thing? Take the queen, we're going to get the knight for free if anything. No, it's not. Okay, just take. So we're +1 out of that. They're going to be owning the file. We do have an advanced pawn, so that should give us something. Just keep pushing. Support. The king's obviously going to come across. This could be a bit tense. Move the king over, so it's going to be exchanging the rook. Get the king up. What do we have? We've got 3 pawns there. We've got 2 pawns there. Zugzwangy type thing of some sorts, is there? Let's get the king in the middle. Have we lost out? Let's this pawn, see what he wants to do. Is he taking? Not taking. I'm gonna hit this pawn, see what he's doing. Taking, getting our king away. We can go and get those pawns if he does grab. So if it's a Zugzwang thing, just push past. And we've got a passer that they've got to contend with. Got 2 pawns that can meet their 2 pawns on the H and G. If we hit, he can push past, and then he's got 2 pawns against 1. I think we just go with the blocker here. Time's on our side. I'm not sure it's a winning thing, but let's see. Just do small moves for the run out of time. And looks like just hit it. Definitely in for a bit of a drink here. Oh, we won on time. Back in. Just push through the centre. Currently 19th. Got half an hour to go. 28 minutes. So that's still a long time to go. Plenty more games to play. Let's try and keep this simple. Maybe some sort of focus. Oh, I've just dropped a pawn, but I'm attacking a higher piece. Just as I saw it then. But luckily we were attacking a higher piece with a lesser piece. Give them something to think about. Let's hit the knight. See if there's a queen exchange happening. No, it's gone for the blocker. So it looks like we can take. Yeah, it looks like it can take. Pawn's got no protection. Let's see. I think we can do that. Doesn't feel like the best position, but we've got pieces. Well, a piece out. Now it's attacking our B pawn. Always for the B pawn. I don't mind doubling the pawns here. I think with this opening looks a little bit odd. I might pay the price for doing odd. I mean, I'm supporting the pawn with the bishop. This doesn't look too clear. Now he's got 2 pieces attacking the pawn. I have to bring the rook in to support. Sure I am. No, don't think. Oh, missed opportunity. That's the pawn. Going a bit crazy now. Didn't like this opening. It wasn't the best teamwork. So the +1 doesn't mean they've won the game though. Let's see what we can do. Put the knight and attack the pawn. Get it up to their king area, attacking the bishop as well. Leave it, or we can push. Brings the pawns back in line if it does capture, and if he pushes past, the knight can take. Or 2-on-1 on the pawn. So in essence, potentially could get the pawn back, but look at this. The bishop is attacking the pawn, so they're still going to keep being a +1. One of those annoying situations. Do we bring a rook to support the pawn? Just try and stop that. Nice targeting from them. Got a check on the rook. And where does the knight go? Takes the pawn. But then we lose the pawn anyway, that the bishop is eyeing up. Oh yeah. Quid pro quo. We're still going to lose out anyway. Still losing the pawn. Comes there, doubles up. Oh! He hasn't done. Does that give us time? No, we're still losing the pawn. Even if we take the pawn, his rook takes, the bishop still takes the pawn. I think I'm going to have to resign myself to losing the pawn. Can't do that. The bishop will take the rook. I'm just going to have to resign myself to the fact we're losing the pawn. They haven't taken it. Knight can come and defend the pawn, but it's a shaky position. This is not clever. If we get our rook bit, yeah, we're constantly having to. Let's just say we've lost the pawn. Let's defending the knight, but somehow he may get to double up on the knight. No, maybe double up on the pawn. Rook comes around the back. Maybe no, you'll have to go back and go across. But we'd have to get our king coming supporting our rook if we wanted to move the knight. And now they've got the pawn coming down. What do we do? Now we push up, or we can push the f pawn up just to block the pawn. We might have to save that move for later. Just push the f pawn, I think. Can't move the knight can't defend the rook. There's no other magical positions. There's no checks on the king, which is a bit annoying. So I think bringing the pawn and just blocking the pawn. Don't know if it helps or not, but the rook is blocking the way of the bishop attacking the pawn. Oh, not anymore. Okay, so the knight can go and attack the rook if the bishop goes and takes the pawn. Then we'd get the rook, but we can push up. Be very lucky if we got that pawn promoted out. Okay, time wise we're on a minute. They're really chomping at the bit. They've got two pieces attacking, so we're going to attack the rook, but the rook can take the pawn and have fallen asleep. Ah dear. So go for the check. I don't think there's anything here. Is there any magical forks of any sort? Just attack the bishop. Got no protection on. They are +1 now. And oh, damn it! Damn it! That'll teach me to hover around with the knight. Anyway, let's crack on. Tired eyes kicking in. Let's get back into the frame. Been knocked down to 41. Eee. Come on, let's get the simple chess back in again. Didn't like that opening we played in the last game. It was a bit dishevelled. Get the bishop. Keep simple chess. Shouldn't have to overthink any situation now. Smaller piece attacking a higher piece. Just defend the pawn with itself. Try not to be complicated. Keep it simple. Getting ready to put the smaller piece attacking the higher piece onto the queen. Queen's moved out of the way, it can sense it. Simple exchange of the queen potential. Let's just grab. Don't really like the knight being on the edge there. Let's just push this pawn, get space for the knight to come back in. Attack the bishop. Simple attacks, simple targeting. Slightly annoyed with the last game, but hey, What can you do? Nothing's perfect. Let's just capture. Are we looking to open up space towards their king area? Smaller piece attacking a higher piece. Keep it simple, straightforward. Simple captures. Give space for the rooks now owning the file. I'm going to attack the knight first, but that might have been a bit of an error. Does he just bring his rook and go? No, he doesn't. That's fine. Looks like we're going to be owning the file. This feels better. Oh, this knight's going to get a hit on my rook. Ah, you know when you're feeling good and you're moving and you're taking and you're capturing. Okay, captures back is on the rook, but we can attack their knight. Oh, for crying out loud. I don't believe what's happening. Oh, they didn't take it. They didn't take it. Oh, we've been given a bit of reprieve. Oh, my giddy aunt. Right, I need to get back into gear again. This is disgusting. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Ah, yeah. I was thinking, well, if I get to take the knight, then I get to take the rook, all sorts of stuff there. Maybe there was nothing wrong with that calculation. I have to take. I don't think I'm going to do any analysis of the games because we don't have time for that. So we've ended up with a minor piece up anyway. Yeah, so slightly disappointed with that, but maybe there was something there. Maybe the rook. Or maybe I was going to get the rook. I don't think so though. It just looked bad. They could have simply just taken our rook off the board. I'll never know now. I'll never know. It all happened very quickly. Do have a check on their king with the bishop. Squish it into the corner. And then get a mate. Got a check on the king with the rook. Which one do we want to do? Let's get the rook off the ball. Keep it simple. I'm sure the bishop idea would have been okay, but then they could have just moved to the side. They don't have to go back. Trying to make a good job out of a bad situation. Might as well go simple. Maybe over king. No. Just attack a pawn. Yeah, just attack a pawn, I think. Check on the king. No. Pawn. One of the pawns is going, but okay, so he's looking to. Oh, he's going to get the A pawn. I think our king may be safe just going up onto the G because he can't go any further than that. Even the F. Alright, so it looks like the B pawn may be going to get. Nope, maybe not. It's going to get taken off the board. And they're moving dead quick, looking for some sort of skewer type thing with the bishop, but the rook's not there yet. We're hoping that it. You see, that's we thought they were going to go to the G file previously, and that's what they could do just to defend. That's why we didn't do it. So this is a bit of a pain. They're ahead on time. We're gonna have to do some shuffling. King safety, drop down. Maybe he's just going to put checks on us if we can hide up on the G. No, he's not doing any of that. Bishop's got another check, but doesn't have the skewer thing onto the rook. But so it looks like they're going for a draw. And the bishop here, blocking off that safe square. It's not a mate. Ooh, that's a check on the king. Could have taken the pawn actually. Take the pawn. I thought he was going to put checks on us there. And bring the bishop attacking the pawn. Rook is going to be putting checks on our king, but I think we've got loads of space to move. Attack the pawn. King comes down to defend. Put a check back on again. Come for the pawn. Bishop's defending. Yep. Okay. So it looks fairly straightforward. And now he's attacking the damn bishop. Move the bishop way out of the way. Attacking the pawn. Keeping the defense of the rook, obviously. Okay, but we can take the pawn. with the rook. Still defending the bishop. Oh, what's the... do we have to give the bishop up? We have to give the bishop up. Oh, he's going to just take the bishop anyway. Oh. Oh, I think I messed that up. I had a minor piece advantage. Only thing that potentially can save us is this flying pawn here. I can't believe I messed that up. Oh. Shocking, shocking, shocking. I can't wait until this is all over. I'm playing some dud games here. Are we getting promoted? No, I think it's going to be a rook exchange, isn't it? It's going to hurt, isn't it? It's going to hurt. Oh yeah, we can do that. We can do that. The king takes, we'll take the pawn. There we go. Don't think this is... We've got 2-on-1 here. It still could be a draw because we're only going to have one pawn. But it might be good enough, I think. But I don't think the rook's going to take now. Shabby game. Shabby game. Let's take. See if we can get this pawn promoter. He's not giving it. Not giving us it. It's not giving us it. Let's just put the check on. Tap the rook. Assuming it's not taking. Let's just bring the king here. This is not good. My god, 50 seconds. Oh, it's one of them games. One of them games. I should have just played for the draw, even though I got a +1. Oh, and it's a draw repetition. I couldn't fight my way through. Probably away. Maybe I should have moved my rook further away, but he had checks on my king all over the place as well. Okay, let's keep going. 77 or 77. I'm not surprised. Wow, shocking. We're not going to get to 25. Top 25. Right, focus. No, it's got no defense. Try to avoid doubling my pawns, but oh, they're not actually taking. They're giving us a free knight. Give us a free knight. Watch us mess it up now. Check on the king. Being a bit aggressive. We can take the pawn because it doesn't have any protection on. This looks too much fancy positioning. We don't do this. Get towards the king area. That's the idea, isn't it? Go for a cheapie. Not happening today. Knight sacrifice, taking the pawn. Thinking the knight in. Oh, I've just lost the queen. Oh my giddy aunt. I do not believe what. Oh, and he's not seen it. Oh, the height of luck. That's disgusting. That was disgusting play. Oh my gosh. So we're at 26 now. So we've jumped really high. Keep jumping up and down really high. And oh, just keep firing away. Keep firing away. That was bad. That was bad. Gave the queen up and everything. This looks a bit disheveled as well now. It's only 10 minutes left, so I'm going to have to take a break probably after this game. So I feel the tilt mentality just kicking in. Some seriously duff moves. Look at this, losing the rook. Oh my gosh, I need to rest. Just for a few seconds. Just a little moment's pause. Recalibrate. Let's put a check on the king. But as we say, just because you've lost a higher piece doesn't mean you've necessarily lost the game. That's what I'm thinking now at this moment in time. Just keep giving them things to think about and improve my position as best possible. It's not saying it's going to work, but you have to have some sort of belief. I'm going to try and jam this bishop in if he forgets himself. Yes! A bit of compensation for losing the damn rook. I've got a rook as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Fantastic. We're up a minor piece. We're up a minor piece. I'm happy. Got to check on the king. I'm not going to do a Fischer Spassky and take the pawn with the bishop. But what sort of position have we got? Knight can jump here to put a check on the king. It's here now, bishop. Do I need to lose any sleep? Let's put the check on the king. Getting closer down though, so I think if we bring the rook up and try and get a pawn off. Really, I'm trying to improve my position so we can take. Oh, excellent. Right, that was a quick one. On 26. We need to be firing away. It's 8 minutes left. We need to be firing away on all cylinders on this one. Put the pawn. Fill up the knight, supporting the pawn again. I have to take the bishop. It's on the queen. Hit the knight. Backing the bishop. I don't think we're going to give it to them. Even though it is a white square bishop and it doesn't have much power in our centre at the minute because we're blocking ourselves. I think there's something. Let's push on to the knight. Oh, this rook in the centre of the board. That can't be good for them. Come on now, let's make that work for us. That's our mantra. Rooks in the centre of the board don't have any place unless it's to your benefit. I can't see any tactic type things with that rook being there. So they've moved. So if we just jam in the rook a little bit, it's going to go right over to the h6 then. I'm really not seeing the full picture of the attack. It's gone even further into the centre. That cannot be good. Can we do anything about it at this moment? Not yet, but maybe the knight can swing around. But he'll be blocking the rook at the minute. Get the queen onto the king side. That's the idea, isn't it? Facing the king. Oh, damn it. Damn knight. Like a long range piece, the damn knights. I mean, I'm a knight, man. You know, I didn't see that. So we're looking to x-ray through to their queen, just keeping on the king side. Would look to attack the rook, just take the pawn off the board. Does capture, so we're owning the file with the rook. You can call it owning. B pawn's probably going to get attacked, but he's got this D pawn that he's need to. Whoa. But we're +1 out of that. Position is not looking too hefty, really, yet again. Oh, we're scattered to the winds. This is not team play, really, in the best form. Would attack their queen because the knight's protecting. But he's going to be taking the pawn. Bishop's probably not going to go all the way up there. See? What else can we do? Queen. Supporting the pawn. And supporting the pawn. So it's overworking the queen, but you know. For now, let's protect and serve. It's away from the king area, which is a bit concerning for me. Okay, check on me. I'm gonna just have to move it out of the way. What else do they have? Does this rook attack their queen? No, not at all. Come up to the back. No, nothing yet. No. The rook is gonna take you. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh. Oh, that was a missed opportunity if I ever saw one. Oh, crikey. Absolute terrible. So we're x-raying through to the queen now so the rook can take, but madness is going on there. Oh, unbelievable. Thinking I'm getting a free pawn at the back. Oh, they're giving the queen up. Oh, we're all playing as bad as each other. This is shabby. This has got to be the last game. It's only got 3 minutes left. I'm not playing anymore. That's shocking. I'm surprised if we make top 25 there. We're 26. We'll have to see. Shocking, shocking, shocking. We're not blitz players anyway. We like the long player things. But still, shocking, shocking, shocking. And let's take it off the board. If he takes, then we get these rook. It's alright finding genius moves now. A bit late in the day. And the bishop's down. We don't need to do much really now. Play a little bit safe. Pawn. Any back rank type situations. Can his rook just come flying across